Hello everyone, I'm so happy you're here. Today I wanted to share a little bit about dryer sheets and fabric softeners versus the Norwex Fluff and Tumble dryer balls. So I have a lot of people ask me about this and I did not know this until somebody else shared with me, so you might be the same. I did not know that dryer sheets were the #2 pollutant in our homes. They actually, when they are heated and you smell that scent, like if you're outside or even inside and you can smell that, that's actually letting off volatile organic compounds. And those are actually really toxic pollutants in the air. The other thing you may notice when you're using dryer sheets is that when you take them out, they're big and ooshy and squishy. But then when you're done drying the laundry, you take them out, it is just a flimsy little piece of nothing. And I was like, well, where does all that go? Well, that all goes on your clothing, and it actually sits on your largest organ all day long, which is our skin, right? And it's absorbing into our skin. And there's a lot of toxic chemicals in dryer sheets that absorb into your body in like 26 seconds. When they sit on your skin, they are absorbed and can show up in your blood, you guys, into your bloodstream. So something really to think about. The chemicals in the dryer sheets can cause some types of cancers. They're toxicity. They have neurotoxicity, endocrine disruptors. They mimic estrogen sometimes, which can really wreak havoc on our system. A lot of really harmful chemicals in the dryer sheets. So when I learned about Norwex, I switched over to the Fluff and Tumble dryer balls, and it saves me a ton of money because they are sustainable and reusable. So when you get your Fluff and Tumble dryer balls, they come in a 3-pack. And normally they are just white New Zealand wool. They are sourced from New Zealand wool, top quality New Zealand wool. But for a short time during November here in the holidays, we have these fun Fluff and Tumble dryer balls with the embroidered holiday images on them. Here we have Norman, our mascot for Norway, or for Norwex during the holidays. Norman of the Fjord. We have the pretty evergreen Christmas tree. And then we have the snowflake. These are a limited edition set, and they are available in our spend and saves. If you want to know more about that, you can let me know. But they are discounted, I think $10 when you hit a specific spending requirements. Okay, so normally, like I said, they're just this color, which is fine. Like the color doesn't matter, but these make me happy. What do you guys think? Are they fun? Okay, so again, they are embroidered on there. They're so pretty. Okay, so when you replace your dryer sheets, you can save a ton of money because you're just going to use these balls over and over again. I definitely use 3 for a large load, and I actually have a set of 2, which is 6. You don't need to start that way, but I have acquired them through my time with Norwex. And sometimes they hide in the sleeve of one of your shirts, and every once in a while one goes missing for a time. So anyways, they're awesome. So they are New Zealand wool through and through. Hi, thanks for being here. I see somebody's here. Yay. I love them. So this is like a competitor brand one, and I just want to show you the difference in size. It's quite substantial, okay? So one thing, a lot of times you can buy them in the store. They are, not the size of ours, okay? And the other thing is, if you were to cut them in half, they are a lot of times hollow inside, right? So they're not as high quality made, so they're not going to last as long, or they even have a cardboard tube inside. And so I love that ours are New Zealand wool through and through. They're heavy duty. They're going to last you a long time. I believe these have a 2-year warranty, but you guys, I've had mine for like 5 years. Okay. Like I said, only if you lose them or the dog or cat get them, they like to play with them. They're sustainable, you guys. I don't even know what it costs to buy the dryer sheets. I love not going down the chemical aisles anymore now that I'm using Norwex. So, really easy to use. You're just going to throw them in your dryer in replacement of the dryer sheets. And what these do is they actually lift and separate your clothes so they dry. What you are also going to notice about the dryer balls, the Fluff and Tumble dryer balls, is that your drying time is going to be between 25 and 30% less. So just a tip, if you're using the time setting, like the automatic setting, not the time, the automatic setting, you might want to not do that. If you over dry your clothes, you're going to get static. So if you're getting static in your clothes with the dryer balls, That's probably the number one reason. So I now know that my clothes take 20 minutes to dry pretty much. And that's all I need. I don't have to set them on that auto drying time for 40 minutes or whatever it was. I'm saving electricity as well. Okay, so there's such a cost savings, sustainability, no toxic chemicals, reduce your drying time. They are great. The other thing, now you might be a scenty person, maybe you like a scent. I always liked the scent of the dryer sheets, but I didn't know they were toxic. So what I like to do is, you guys, I take a high quality essential oil and, excuse me, and before I put my dryer ball into the dryer, I drop a drop or two of essential oil that I like. This one's called Citrus Bloom and I like it. So this won't harm my clothing, but when I put my dryer balls in the dryer with that little bit of scent, I have a little scent in my laundry. Now, it is not a heavy scent on your clothing, but if you like a scent, I wish this was smell-o-vision that you could smell it. So a good essential oil does not transfer to your clothes or really wreck your the balls. I love these, okay? I'd love to know if you have the Fluff and Tumble dryer balls. In the comments, let me know. I love to learn from you guys as well. Another thing about the dryer balls, if you've had yours for a long time, sometimes they need a little recharge. So what you can do is take a tube sock and stick all of your dryer balls in there, all three of them, and knot it at the top. I don't even know if you really have to knot it because they pretty much stay in there. Run it through the wash cycle, and the wash cycle will add moisture to the Fluff and Tumble dryer balls. Over time, your Fluff and Tumble dryer balls need to be recharged, I call it. They need a little moisture to do really good drying. So if you're following all the rules and you've had your dryer balls for a while, maybe you're getting static more often than you used to, run them through the laundry cycle and then just put them in your dryer in the next load. It is amazing. Recharge them up. You'll love the Fluff and Tumble dryer balls. Again, these are November spend and saves. The dryer balls are, I think they're $30 for the 3, sustainable, pays for itself in like a month, right? And then these I think are $20 when you hit a certain spending criteria, okay? One more fun thing I wanted to show for November is the Pet to Dry Snowman. Okay, he's one of our spend and saves too, and I think he's only $11 when you spend $99. So if you are putting in an order, make sure you check up your special offers. These will be available to you when you hit the requirements, okay? He is so cool. Now, he is one of our Pet to Dries, there to dry your hands on. These are like the chenille hand towel. They do not cross-contaminate. If I dry my hands on it and my grandkids do nothing, it's transferred from hand to hand, which is really essential, right, during the holidays because of the antimicrobial silver. Well, really anytime, not just the holidays. It comes with a Velcro, so you can open it and hook it on the towel bar or really anywhere you want it. I sometimes will hang it down here on my handles. Oh, I got one right over here. I got the chenille hand towel, but you guys can't see that. But these are really fun for the holidays. Kids love them. They will want to sleep with them. And what better thing to sleep with than a stuffy that has antimicrobial silver in it? So I love the snowman. What do you guys think of him? Again, he's part of our Spend and Save program for November at Norwex. So I hope you learned a little bit about making a simple switch, like using the Fluff and Tumble dryer balls versus the toxic dryer sheets. If nobody had told me about it, I would not have known either. And so I'm thankful that somebody shared Norwex with me, and I hope this is helpful for you as well. So have a fantastic, blessed day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.